Never admit to wrongdoing simply because someone accuses you of it. Here are the 7 instances in which you need to fight for your reputation and your career. Number 1, when you didn't do it. If you're innocent, don't ever admit to any wrongdoing. Fight, 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 because the truth will ultimately come out. Number 2, when the allegations are vague or unsupported. Let's say HR comes up to you and says, there's ongoing concerns about your performance, or some people have complained that you're unprofessional. Well, what are those ongoing concerns? What do you mean by unprofessional or a lack of professionalism? Those standards are vague. Their enforcement and interpretation is subjective. Before you ever admit wrongdoing, demand specificity, specific facts that support that finding so that you can effectively challenge them. Number 3, when you don't yet know all of the evidence. Why would you ever admit to something that you did or didn't do when you haven't seen all the evidence? You need to see what are the facts, who are the witnesses that have made these allegations, because when you know the full story, that's when you can mount a powerful defense that vindicates you and that protects your career and reputation. Number 4, when you are being pressured into a confession. If an investigator is trying to pressure you to acknowledge that you did something wrong, never, ever take the bait. If you're getting pressured, it means they don't have enough evidence that you've done anything wrong, and they're hoping that you and your own words will supply it. Don't fall into that trap. Stand strong. Protect your career and your reputation. Number 5, when admitting to an allegation could create legal liability beyond this investigation itself. Let's say, for example, that you sent a very angry email to one of your colleagues and you regret sending that email. So an investigator says, you admit that that email was inappropriate and that you shouldn't have sent it. Yes, I do. You also admit that that email created a hostile work environment. That is a legal term that often pertains to allegations of harassment. If you say yes to the second question, you've just created legal liability for yourself in a court of law beyond the investigation. Never admit to that. Seek legal representation. Know your rights. And if you do that, you'll be protecting your reputation and your career. Number 6, never admit wrongdoing when your statements are being recorded or documented, because they become permanent parts of the record. You can never change what you said or challenge what is presented. When you're being recorded or documented, silence or more concise answers, more careful answers. Less is more. And number 7, never admit wrongdoing until you've spoken with an attorney. I cannot tell you how many times clients come to me and they say, I need your help. There's been an investigation. And I say, okay, well, what's the status of the investigation? Well, there was a hearing. I did acknowledge some wrongdoing and I was found guilty, and now I'm facing suspension. Well, why did you wait that long to call an attorney? You call an attorney immediately before you say anything, because an attorney will protect you, your reputation, and make sure that the process is one that reflects integrity and transparency. I hope this video was helpful. If you like it, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you soon.